Hey girls, how are you all doing today? Hopefully good. I am as well. I just really wanted to talk about this hilarious story that I experienced a few weeks ago. So even though it's extremely obvious, I feel the need to point it out anyway. I am transgender. Recently, my boyfriend and I went down to my hometown bars. But anyway, my boyfriend and I visited the town that I grew up in so we could visit my family and hang out with one of my friends who still lives there. And overall, it was a super pleasant experience. My hometown is kinda notoriously filled with a bunch of shit stains and just weird people, like drugs, all kinds of stupid shit, and of course, transphobes. But I am, for the most part, a person who prefers to avoid confrontation and conflict. So I thankfully didn't experience any negativity or transphobia during this entire trip. However, there was a certain period where me, my boyfriend, my older sibling, and my friend who we were hanging out with were all in a Walmart, and I really had to use the bathroom, and I was really not in the mood to put up with anybody's shit. So I was just like, okay, I'll go and use the men's bathroom really quick because I honestly just couldn't hold it. So I was just gonna take the L and use the men's bathroom. So I went in there, occupied my very own stall, and used the bathroom. All of that went about as well as you would have expected, but then I leave the stall and go over to where the sinks are, and I start washing my hands because I'm not an animal. But as I was washing my hands, I started to get the feeling, I really hope you girls can relate to this, where you can feel when somebody is looking at you, but like you can't see them. It's literally like an instinct. I'm over here washing my hands, and then somebody's looking at me. So naturally, I turn around and I see a guy, I assume a cis man, who was walking into the bathroom. Let me reenact it. This is how it went. Here, hang on. Yeah, a cis guy walked into the bathroom and saw me and was like, oh crap, I'm in the wrong bathroom. I'm in the women's restroom. And just, it was literally so funny. I laughed so hard that I clenched my teeth just then. But holy fuck, girls, it was literally hilarious. And after a few seconds go by, the same guy walks back into the bathroom. I assume he had to go and check the sign to see, like, hey, this is the men's bathroom. And then as he walked in, we made eye contact, or at least, I don't want to say we made eye contact, but I looked at him and he breathed, however the fuck you say it. I don't even know, to be honest. He breathed a sigh of relief. It is such a funny story. I don't even have anything else to say. I eventually got done washing my hands. I went out of the bathroom and I had to tell my boyfriend because it was so fucking funny. So yeah, that is the story on how I confused the absolute hell out of some poor cis man. And I would say that I feel bad for confusing him, but I don't. Because realistically, after that little experience, he was probably just like, oh, okay, that was a femboy in there. I didn't do anything wrong. But realistically, he probably doesn't even remember this happening. And if he does not even think about it. I do because I'm weird. Ultimately, though, this situation wouldn't have happened if the whole keep trans women out of women's bathrooms thing wasn't even a thing, because let's be honest, it shouldn't be. But you know, that's how America works. America is kind of a shithole, and I'm not going to do anything about it. I just want to live my life in peace. So yeah, that's going to be the whole video. I don't really have anything else to say other than that this story is just funny and I like telling it because stay confused, cis people. Hey, cis people, come here. Come here. Be confused. Anyway, that's all I have for you girls today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you girls next time. Bye, girls.